The Marriage Portrait by Maggie O'Farrell is a mesmerizing historical novel that delves into the life of Lucrezia de Medici, a young woman caught in the intricate web of political machinations and social expectations of Renaissance Italy. Set in the 16th century, the novel is not merely a historical recounting, it is a profound exploration of identity, autonomy, and the constraints placed upon women in a patriarchal society. Summary. The story begins with Lucrezia, the daughter of Francesco de Medici, who was raised in the opulent and politically charged environment of Florence. From a young age, she is groomed for an advantageous marriage, a common fate for women of her status. However, Lucrezia is not a passive character. She possesses a vivid imagination and a strong desire for independence. The narrative unfolds as she is betrothed to the powerful Duke Alfonso II of Ferrara, a man who is both charming and sinister. As Lucrezia prepares for her marriage, she is confronted with the realities of her new life. The portrait that is painted of her by the renowned artist, Agnolo Bronzino, becomes a symbol of her identity, capturing her beauty but also the expectations that come with it. Throughout the novel, the act of painting serves as a metaphor for the struggle for self-expression and the desire to break free from societal constraints. The tension between her artistic aspirations and the expectations of her role as a duchess creates an internal conflict that drives the narrative. Upon arriving in Ferrara, Lucrezia discovers that her marriage may not be the romantic union she envisioned. Alfonso, initially charming, reveals a darker side, one that is marked by possessiveness and a desire for control. Lucrezia grapples with the oppressive weight of her position and the realization that she may be nothing more than a pawn in her husband's political games. The fear of becoming a mere portrait, a representation of her beauty without substance, haunts her. As the story unfolds, the reader is drawn into Lucrezia's world, a realm filled with political intrigue, family loyalty, and the struggle for power. O'Farrell paints a vivid picture of the dangers faced by women in this era, highlighting the constant threat of violence and betrayal. Lucrezia's relationships with other women, including her sister and her mother, serve as poignant reminders of the shared struggles of women in a world where their agency is often curtailed. The novel takes a darker turn as Lucrezia begins to uncover the true nature of her husband and the precariousness of her position. The stakes are raised as she realizes that her life is in danger, forcing her to confront the limitations imposed on her by society. The tension between her artistic spirit and the oppressive realities of her life culminates in a powerful climax that leaves readers questioning the cost of autonomy and the sacrifices made in the pursuit of selfhood. Analysis. Themes of identity and autonomy. One of the central themes of the marriage portrait is the exploration of identity and the quest for autonomy. Lucrezia embodies the struggle of many women throughout history who have fought for their voices and their places in a world that often seeks to silence them. O'Farrell illustrates how societal expectations and patriarchal structures can stifle individuality, as Lucrezia grapples with her identity as both a daughter and a potential wife. The tension between her desire for self-expression and the constraints placed upon her highlights the broader struggles faced by women in a male-dominated society. Art as a metaphor. The motif of art plays a significant role in the narrative, serving as a metaphor for Lucrezia's inner turmoil and her desire for self-definition. The act of painting becomes a representation of her struggles, capturing not just her physical likeness but also her essence. O'Farrell's descriptions of the portrait sessions evoke a sense of intimacy, as Lucrezia's character is explored through the eyes of the artist. The portrait becomes a symbol of her identity, showcasing her beauty while simultaneously trapping her within the confines of societal expectations. The duality of power. O'Farrell explores the duality of power in relationships, particularly through Lucrezia's interactions with Alfonso. Initially, their relationship seems to embody the romantic ideals of love and companionship. However, as the story progresses, the dynamics shift, revealing the darker aspects of power and control. Alfonso's possessiveness transforms their marriage into a prison for Lucrezia, demonstrating how love can quickly turn into domination. This duality raises questions about the nature of power in relationships and the fine line between affection and control. Historical context. The novel is steeped in historical detail, immersing readers in the opulence and intrigue of Renaissance Italy. O'Farrell skillfully weaves real historical figures and events into the narrative, adding depth and authenticity to Lucrezia's story. The political machinations of the Medici family and the societal norms of the time provide a rich backdrop against which Lucrezia's personal struggles unfold. Through her depiction of this historical period, O'Farrell invites readers to reflect on the enduring nature of these issues, revealing how the past continues to resonate in contemporary discussions of gender, power, and identity. Female relationships. The portrayal of female relationships in the marriage portrait is another significant aspect of the narrative. O'Farrell emphasizes the solidarity and shared experiences of women in a patriarchal society. Lucrezia's relationships with her sister and mother serve as a counterpoint to her struggles with Alfonso. These connections highlight the importance of female support and the shared understanding of their societal roles. Through these relationships, O'Farrell underscores the idea that women can find strength and resilience in one another, even in the face of oppressive circumstances. Conclusion. The Marriage Portrait by Maggie O'Farrell is a captivating exploration of identity, autonomy, and the complexities of power in Renaissance Italy. Through the lens of Lucrezia de Medici, O'Farrell crafts a narrative that resonates with contemporary discussions about gender and societal expectations. The novel's rich historical context, combined with its poignant themes and vivid characterizations, creates a powerful commentary on the struggles faced by women throughout history. Lucrezia's journey is a testament to the enduring quest for self-expression and agency, making the marriage portrait a compelling and thought-provoking read that lingers in the mind long after the last page is turned.